Starmen Podcast.
Hello and welcome to Starmen Debates. I am your host Devin, and with me is Billy and David.
Woo! Greetings to everyone.
And no Cody because he's on vacation and will be returning hopefully soon. Not soon enough and too...
Yes.
All
yeah.
that.
Hopefully.
Yes.
You did plant the car bomb, right?
Oh,
You
oh,
did
you-
plant the car bomb.
Oh, you were supposed to plant it.
No! Why would I have my hands associated with this?
You're the monkey.
Well, we will be having Cody back apparently.
Alright.
So, guys, we'll just go quickly around the room and see what everyone's doing for gaming lately.
See, I got Jurassic World Evolution, kind of like a park simulator type game.
Okay.
Pretty fun, pretty addictive. I will admit, because I was up to like first night I got, I was up to like 3 a.m. playing it.
Those lovely. I'm up way past what I should be.
But didn't know I already unlocked a few of the islands because in that game you have to manage 5 of the islands.
Okay.
And last time I was playing, I unlocked the island from the original game, which is, they say, the hardest one to get.
Okay.
So,
David.
Well, I caved in and bought Hack GU and Zodiac Age Final Fantasy, so I've been playing those two lately.
Okay.
Both are pretty good in their own right.
I have no mixed opinions about each one.
Oh, you have the most mixed opinions out of all of us.
Always. I love and hate this. What do you mean by that, Devin? I love and hate this. And I just did another run through of Night in the Woods recently, so that's what the last thing I played.
nice.
It was a while. I was like, I just kind of refresh myself on the story.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of did a screw everyone run where I didn't talk to anyone but like the main cast.
Alright.
Like, yeah, you guys are just background characters, you know, important.
So I don't care.
Until one of those characters gets a spin-off game.
Yeah. That might actually be possible. I don't know. Anyways. So guys, the topic for today is actually an interesting question I came across. Is it easier for a hero to turn bad than it is for a villain to turn good? Now, what I mean by this is it easier to believe that a villain can do, or a hero can do a bad deed and actually turn themselves into a villain than it is for a villain to start doing good deeds and turn themselves back into a hero?
Well, I don't know about the past, but in recent years, I find it's a lot easier for a hero to become a villain than...
It seems like it is easier for the hero to actually just become the villain.
It actually kind of is, because the hero always has someone judging them. Like, watching their every move to make sure if you fuck up once...
We'll be getting your throat so quick.
Yep.
And it's easier to believe a bad act, like
Yeah.
the hero blew up this town in your RPG, and now he's the villain. Obviously, because he blew up a town.
It was an accident. There are no accidents!
Yeah, even if it was an accident, you're still labeled the villain.
Yeah. You made that girl cry. I'll never forgive you.
Even though, like, right after I gave her a lollipop and she was fine.
Yeah. Because she was my waifu.
Ugh.
You didn't say the...
We didn't state an age.
No. But that isn't where I was going with this.
No, but
Sorry, I got off track.
It's fine. It's fine. Billy, you're more familiar with this in the wrestling scenes because the heel and baby faces turn almost in like a span of a year.
Yeah, like they can just they can turn they can start turning teasing them that they're gonna turn.
Yeah.
'Cause
So, which one is more believable for you? For a heel to turn babyface, or for a babyface to turn heel?
that's always I always found it kind of hard because sometimes back in the day I know it was a little bit more because wasn't that much uncomfortable. It was sorry.
It wasn't as common?
Yes, thank you. Because and so then say you can see it coming so much a mile away.
Yeah, if it's predictable, it really ruins
Yeah.
it. But
Good example, Big Show.
yeah,
I think I saw something where there was a list of how many times he flip flopped,
oh yeah,
and I think actually late last year he came back as a heel. Then a week later, no, he came back as a good guy, and a week later he turned heel. I'm like, okay, that didn't take long.
no.
And then presumably, if they're going to really be a bad guy,
Yeah,
when Shawn Michaels and Mario Jannetty split, you can see they were about to split,
right.
and you're going to see, you think that Shawn's going to make, everyone's thought Shawn was going to be finally be the bad guy, and they were right.
Yeah,
And that's when he kicked Mario Jannetty and threw him through the window.
yeah. Now, the question though is more: is it believable? Now, what I'm going to throw at is Hulk Hogan turning heel.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like that, and a lot of people couldn't believe that he would go that route.
No,
Because Hulk Hogan in the 80s, whatever.
yeah, he was
everyone's favorite hero.
yeah.
Heck, even I liked him. And then just the switch was kind of really? They're no, I always saw Hulk Hogan as the hero.
Yeah.
And then he switched back again, of course. But
Yeah. But yeah, because that was the story that no one really saw that would come.
Yeah.
And
So that's what I mean by is it believable? You always saw Hulk Hogan
Yeah.
as the hero. There was
Yeah.
never a doubt in your mind he would ever be the
No.
villain. So when they did do that, it was a shock.
it was a shock, and you could tell people were believing it because
Yeah.
the shot of him being interviewed when he switched, the ring was filled with garbage. The whole audience started throwing garbage into the ring.
Yeah.
They were that mad, and Mean Gene Oakland got hit in the face with almost a full can of beer.
Oof.
Jesus.
I mean, I felt bad for Oakland, but I felt bad for that can of who wastes a good can of beer?
Someone who honestly didn't need it.
Yeah.
My rage is more important than my beer.
Never. So, I'm trying to think of a good villain from wrestling. Maybe you can help me out here. Who was always known as being the villain, or I want to say Triple H in the Attitude Era.
Yeah. Roddy Piper was always
Roddy.
Roddy Piper was always one of the biggest villains. Then he
Yeah.
became
Good.
good, which
But is that believable? Because you would always you always assumed Roddy Piper as the villain.
Yeah.
So when he started being good, you're like,
he's still,
obviously not actually being good. He's just, it's an act to cover up something.
but a lot of people know when he said doing it because he did the turn to be good just when he was to take a sabbatical from wrestling, which
Okay. And Dave, we're going to put the spotlight over to you now.
Alright.
Can you think of any heroes turn bad or any villains turn good in a game or anything you've played that you want to discuss?
The only game that pops out in my head right away is that Japan only game Live a Live.
Okay, I do know this.
Yeah. Sorry for spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers to anyone who wants to play this game. It's a very rare game, so
Yeah.
good luck trying to find it.
Yep.
Spoilers out of the way, go ahead.
Alright. The plot of the game is that you play, how many was it, 6 or 7 characters?
I think it's 7.
7, yeah. 7 characters for 7 different eras, all fighting a villain that has the name Odio in its name, or some variation of it.
Yeah.
So when you complete all 7 characters, you unlock the main hero, I guess I could call him, because he's a knight,
Yeah.
Orsted, who is fighting the Demon King. But over the course of the game, everyone either betrays or loses faith in him. And that's enough to make him snap, basically.
Right.
The worst 2 examples being his best friend betraying him, and the love of his life screwing his best friend and taking his side over his, and committing suicide in front of him. That was enough to make him snap and become the Demon King Odio.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So it kind of goes full circle. And it just stands out as one of the more believable ones of guy turned evil instead of like, oh, my parents died, so I'm bitter, or
Yeah.
you know, like this happened and I'm bitter against the world because reasons.
I call that the reverse Batman.
Good analogy.
Yeah.
It's like my parents are dead, so I have to destroy the world. Other than my parents are dead, and I have to fight crime because I can't let this happen anymore.
Anyway, yeah. So like I said, I just thought it believable because it was a constant beatdown of his.
Yeah, and he was originally the hero, and then he turns into the Demon King because yes, life shat on him
Yeah.
constantly, and of course that's gonna make you snap.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking one thing. This was I'm explaining it when you think someone's gonna turn good, but doesn't. Like, is that similar?
That is similar.
Okay.
That is one thing that kind of makes it hard for the villain to turn good.
Because
There's a lot of times where the villain looks like he's going to turn good, but there's an ulterior motive to the reason.
okay, well, I have a good example of that.
Okay?
Okay, 1986 was back in Jim Crockett Promotions. So that's
Yeah.
Ric Flair was facing one of the Russians, and the Russians ganged up on him, and he was inside a cage. Dusty Rhodes came down to save Flair, thinking, oh, Flair's going to turn good.
Yeah.
Nope. The Four Horsemen came out. They beat up Dusty, broke his ankle, and they took him. It was in a cage match, and when they tried to they locked the door, and when they went to go to leave, about a couple hundred people said no.
Yeah.
It took them like 45 minutes to get back to the locker room.
Oof.
Jesus.
That's so.
Yeah, no. But that's one obstacle that like a lot of villains who are trying to turn good
Yeah.
have to overcome. It's the cynicism of, are you actually being good, or is there an ulterior motive?
Another one is when another thing involving Ric Flair.
I noticed Ric Flair is a good one for this.
Yes, he is, because he was him and Sting. He partnered with Sting, and Sting told him, like, but if you stab me in the back or do something, that's it. He's like, oh no, we have my word. They were facing wrestling Arn Anderson and Brian Pillman. That was like the time when Ric Flair was wrestling in like khakis. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, he comes in. The thing he makes the tag to Flair does this. The Flair gets in, does the stretch, turns around. Holcock's staying.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, that sucked him in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see him being the one where I always think he's gonna turn good, but then
He doesn't, and
Yeah.
eventually you come to predict and be
Yeah.
ready for it.
yeah,
Oh yeah. You can't backstab too many times.
no.
So we kind of touched on all the bases for what I wanted to do on this. So
Yeah.
let's have some fun with this. I'm gonna think of some really bad villains, and you tell me how believable you'd be if you saw them in the hero role.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the Joker, my favorite.
Of course. You know, funny thing, there was actually a comic line where he does turn good.
Yes, there was. That's why I brought him up.
Okay.
Because I did some research. I was like, oh wow, he did have a moment where he was a good guy.
Yeah, like
But you would never think that.
No.
When you hear the Joker, crazy clown villain.
yeah, like
Is he just gonna spray with water or acid?
Yeah.
You're never gonna know.
Maybe just cat piss.
Nice reference.
Heck yeah.
But it wasn't his piss.
That only makes it slightly less better.
not like much.
Yeah, he's a wild card. You don't know if you're gonna get the family friendly version or the
Or the horrible.
yeah.
Sorry, I had a list and I lost it.
How about Lex Luthor?
I was thinking Lex Luthor, but he's an interesting character to me.
Yeah.
He thinks he's the hero.
Yeah,
All his goals to my mind, for most of what I know him for, is he hates Superman because he's an alien,
Yeah.
and he thinks the human race should be able to become better than Superman.
Yeah. I can agree with and disagree with that because thinking you're the hero is a lot different than actually being it.
Yeah, but it's that mindset of his that, like, I'm not doing wrong here,
Yeah.
even though I am doing terrible things, but my end goal is righteous.
Oh, the well-intended extremist.
Yes. I believe that the end justifies the means, but sometimes I get so caught up in the means that I forget what the end is. Wow.
Well, if we're speaking well-intended extremists, I can actually think of one now.
Okay.
Dragon Quest IV. I can't say his name. It has a P at the start. Sorrow the Manslayer.
Okay.
He was like he looked human, but I think he was a demon or an elf or something. Anyway, the point is that he wanted to exterminate all humanity to protect every other race from them.
Like, that's a fair goal.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, humans were expanding too much, going into other races' territory, kicking them out, killing them, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So he was trying to protect the elves, the monsters who sided with them, like animals, that sort of thing. So he tried to revive the king of the underworld to wipe them out.
Okay.
Though his girlfriend, tried to prevent him plead with him to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Until she got killed by humans. And that made him snap.
Oh yeah, I would do it. Humans aren't that bad. Bang. All right, sorry. Humans are horrible.
You killed the one thing I loved, you bastards. You had one job not to. You had one thing not to do.
Yeah. One thing not to kill, and you go ahead and you kill it.
Yeah.
I love that a lot of human actions is what is going to cause our extinction. We're going to kill the wrong thing.
Yeah. You pissed off Mother Nature.
Yeah.
Well, it's just that whole curiosity killed the cat sort of mentality.
Yeah.
Or like you ventured into territory you shouldn't have, all for the sake of human progress.
That's the whole H.P. Lovecraft.
Really?
Yeah.
Because a lot of anime and Japanese stuff make that comment too.
It's a common comment, but
Yeah.
H.P. Lovecraft built this whole horror around the we learn too much
Yeah.
and learn things we really were never meant to learn.
Oh yeah.
And that's just because human curiosity is unsatiable.
Yeah. And stupid.
Yeah. Just because we can doesn't mean we should.
Well, that's getting scary. I should because I deserve to. Damn it, I'm special.
Alright, yeah, we could go into...
Sorry.
No, we'll cut it there just to be safe, but I saw where that argument was going. I was going to get the tranquilizer gun out.
I stopped myself, don't worry.
Yeah. And you thought I was gonna stop him? I mean, that just might make him mad.
Horse tranquilizer, I hope that stops him.
You don't need elephant tranquilizer, man. But on the destructive nature of humans, there's actually... Okay, this is another Japan only game, but that was kind of like the plot of the villain.
Okay.
It's one of those robot war games. It turns out they were getting... Basically, the plot is Earth's getting invaded by aliens. But the whole point of it was that they wanted us as weapons.
Yeah, because we're really good at killing.
Yeah. So since they had all these different mecha from different anime, they're like, wow, these guys really know how to kill each other. Let's use them to fight our enemies.
That's a valid point.
I just thought that was an interesting twist on that.
We love killing.
Yeah.
Let's put it to good use.
I'm sorry, but I always believed that the reason we have prejudice and racism and that is because we like to hate things, and we don't have anything grander to hate than each other right now.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Once aliens start showing up, I'm pretty sure the world will band together so we can fight these aliens.
I wouldn't be too sure on that.
I have a feeling.
Okay.
That's my hope for humanity.
That's a lot of hope there, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess I was Billy on this one.
I know, it's not a popular opinion. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Alright, here's the villain, Venom.
Interesting choice there.
Yeah. Because even when he was the villain, he would have moments of good.
No, this is the interesting thing about Eddie Brock. He's another one of those, I want to be the hero.
Yeah.
I just really hate Spider-Man, though.
Yes.
I everyone else is fine. I just fucking hate Spider-Man.
Yeah. Like, I remember an old comic where he was fighting Spider-Man, but he actually stopped the fight just to save a baby.
Yeah.
Okay, that's...
Yeah. I think they later just portrayed him as a hero.
They're full on trying to make him a hero now. Well, anti-hero, but yeah, they had him reconcile with Spider-Man, so he's not after him anymore.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that story arc. I was like, can we just stop?
Yeah. The symbiote's over you now, so
Yeah.
It's like, we're cool, right?
It's more of a stay out of my way and I'll stay out of yours.
Yeah.
Like, they just sit down. Look, can we stop? It's getting old.
Have you been through this? Done this 100 times?
You knock me for a wall, I knock you for a wall. Where's the fun anymore?
Yeah. I mean, we had the Scorpion as Venom. That didn't last long.
Yeah. I think everyone has become Venom at one point.
Oh, yeah. That symbiote likes to get around.
It is the AIDS of the Marvel Universe.
Cool.
I said it.
Yep.
And before I get hate mail, yes, I love Venom. He's actually one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
So another one, the Hulk.
Oh, that's a good point.
The Hulk is actually classified as a hero, but in his story arcs, he's a villain.
Yeah. He usually does more harm than good because of his rage.
Yeah, and that's what everyone is afraid of.
Yes, because he gets stronger the angrier he gets. Fortunately, there are a few heroes that can take him down, but...
Yeah. Oh no, there's quite a few.
Yeah.
But it was more like, in his comic books, he's still seen as a villain, but he's supposed to be the hero.
Yeah. Well, they sort of have a point. Sort of, I said. He does have a habit of doing more damage than good, but that could apply to a lot of heroes.
Yeah, if you look at the destruction rate of all heroes.
Yeah.
It's like, Hulk saved day? Hulk just destroyed an orphanage. Hulk do good?
No, Hulk not too good. Hulk not score a touchdown? I'll wait until you guys stop dying of laughter on that one.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Always hounding me. Always.
I feel sorry for the Hulk. I love him, but
Yeah. I have a love-hate with them myself, but
Yeah.
yeah, I get what you're coming from. Alright, let's talk about Marvel's poster anti-hero boy, Magneto.
Alright, yeah, let's talk about this. Because I've always saw Magneto as a villain.
Yeah. Although he claims his motives are just. He fights for the right of mutants, but at the same time, his idea of justice is exterminating the human race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, he's Jewish. Who lived through the Holocaust. That doesn't come up as much anymore, but that was a thing.
Oh yeah. So he's still double. So he's double pissed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, every time he sees the Red Skull. Ooh.
So I'm gonna expand on this a little bit. Sorry, but hero team-ups and villain team-ups. It is so much easier for the villains to team up than it is for the heroes.
Until the villain starts arguing with themselves.
Yeah, it's, the scale goes like this. Heroes start off hating each other and then learn to work together at the end.
Yeah.
Villains start off with the same goal, but then their egos self-destruct that bond.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, hey, we can both take over the world if we work together. Yes.
Or we could really kick this guy's ass that we hate so much.
Yeah. If we work together, we could totally take out Batman. And Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the world will be ours. Until I stab you in the back.
Or as long as I get the city I want.
Yeah. Whereas, like, the heroes, it's, well, I don't know you, but you're not... You have power, so I'm going to be against you.
Yeah, or I work alone.
Yeah, I like to work alone, is the common one.
Yeah.
And then your way of doing things is not the way I do things, so we can't possibly work together. Yeah. And it's like, oh, hey, if we change our methods and actually, like...
Got our heads out of our asses.
We can actually thwart anything.
Yeah. Comics. It's the battle of the egos.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm trying to think if wrestling did the same thing, but nothing comes to mind on that scale.
I'm just trying to think.
Like, it happens, I imagine.
Yeah.
Just, I can't picture a certain story arc.
Like, like a group of villains can't kiss.
Well, one that comes to mind is Kane and the Undertaker. They started off as hating each other.
Yeah.
Then they worked as a tag team for a period, did they not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be something like that.
Okay. Okay, and someone maybe Triple H and Shawn Michaels too?
Yeah.
Because when Shawn Michaels came back, they did the whole Triple H made it look like they were going to reform DX and double crossed him.
Yeah. So, like, it's stuff like that that I was more thinking of. It's like they look like they're gonna partner up, or they do partner up for a bit, and then something happens and they're no longer partners. Shield would be a good one too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because they were like all together until Seth Rollins betrayed them and joined Triple H.
Yeah.
Which, that was a good one, because a lot of people did not even see that coming. That was probably a lot of people say that was one of the best, face to heel turns, and I'm like, actually, that's kind of wrong, because I started out as heels.
Yeah.
Then they became faces.
Yep.
Then Rollins double-crossed them, and became the heel.
There you go. So these aren't uncommon things in either video games, movies, or wrestling.
They're just hard to...
Yeah. They're hard to pull off sometimes, and it's just the believability of the character that really boils it down.
Yeah. And when back when good guys can go turn to heels, I believe Believable are another good example I just thought of. Another wrestling example.
Yeah.
The Freebirds, they came in the World Class Championship Wrestling as good guys. They were friends with the top babyfaces, the Von Erichs.
Yeah.
And Kerry Von Erich had a match against Ric Flair for the world title inside a cage. Michael Hayes was the guest referee. He kept telling Kerry to pin him. Ric Flair, attacking Flair, pin him, and he's wouldn't do it. Michael gets ready to leave. Kerry tries to talk some sense to him. Ric Flair knees Kerry Von Erich in the back, falls into Michael Hayes. Michael comes around, can't see Ric Flair.
Yeah.
And he gets mad. He goes to leave, and one of the other Freebirds, Terry Bodie, was manning the door. He slams the door shut on Kerry's face and costs him the title.
Oh.
Ooh.
and that was like one of the best feuds in wrestling, and they were hated.
Oh yeah.
And it didn't help that they were from Georgia. Freebirds were from Georgia, and Von Erichs were from Texas.
Ooh.
Ooh. Fair points.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if this character counts, but I'm a little surprised Billy didn't bring him up when we're talking about Marvel.
Punisher.
There we go!
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Is he a hero? Is he a villain?
I mean,
I guess it depends on your perspective.
yeah.
That's the kind of character I actually like to watch.
Yeah.
It's like, is he the hero? Well, he's doing a lot of killing and bad things. I don't know. But I guess if the end he's stopping even worse villains.
Yeah. They always like doing that when he's with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's a good combo. Pair it up with someone who doesn't like to kill with someone who loves to kill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, and Daredevil. He teams up with Daredevil a fair bit too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always wondered about the anyone teaming up with Daredevil.
Well, he's in New York, so...
Yeah. Well, like Punisher and Daredevil, here's always what I thought. It's like, alright, I don't want you to kill anything. I can't see anything, but was that a gun clack I just heard? Did you just load up a gun?
No?
No, it's air bullets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use rubber rounds,
Yeah.
trust me.
Yeah, I'm just using an airsoft gun.
It's funny because he's blind.
Butcher goes to use the silencer. I can't even hear this. What was that? Like, I was right, blind, not deaf.
Did you just use a silencer? Maybe. Did you think I wouldn't hear that?
You're like, shut.
My ability is sonic hearing.
And some weird radar thing.
Well, it's sonic radar, I think is what his power is.
Yeah, I think so.
He should literally be Batman, but... Yeah, I'm just going to throw one awkward one out here. Team-ups with Ghost Rider would also be awkward.
Oh, yeah.
So is your head always on fire? Can you turn that off? Or...
Yeah, he's an odd duck.
That.
My powers harm everyone except those pure.
Oh, good luck. I think that works on everyone.
No, he's actually met some characters who his powers have been harmed. Mostly children for some reason.
Children are innocent, David.
You had a hard time speaking that one, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. I know too many villain children.
Yeah. Jeez, I know some real life children that were villains.
Yeah.
Not like in news and stuff, I meant. Like, I forget where it was, but this kid actually got into it could have been an alligator pit or something, and actually killed it.
That's badass. I'm sorry. I'd be proud if that was my kid.
I think that's how it went. I know it killed something so much stronger than it, so...
Okay, that's pretty...
Badass, but also a bit sadistic since it went out its way to do that.
Still.
Remember, killing small animals is the first sign of a serial killer.
Yes. What if it's large animals?
Yeah. I was gonna say that. I'm like,
What if it's large predatorial animals, like an alligator?
Alright then, the typical kid burning ants with a magnifying glass.
Who didn't do that, though?
Ew.
Am I the only one here who did that?
Well, even if I did, but I used to do other shit to insects.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too, sadly.
yeah. I think that's just curiosity more than anything.
Yeah.
Not a sign of a killer
No.
or a terrible person.
Yeah.
No, of course not.
Ignorance is no excuse! Actually, this is the one time where it is.
So, guys, we've exhausted this topic, I think, and we're running out of time, so we'll call it here.
Okay.
So, thank you all for listening. This has been a Starmen Debates. I'm your host, Evan.
Billy, dig it!
Damn it, see you later.
Have a good one, guys.